Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. Guess what? It's December 1st and guess what that means? We are starting our December dailies. So for anyone that wants to make one real quick or, has one and wants to get started, this is what I'm doing. I thought I would really quick show you my last two. I've done it. This is my third year. This was the first year on 2019. Right here, made from a hardback book. I intended this to be two signatures, but then this one signature got too chunky, and I only put one signature in here. But it's I'm not gonna do a flip through, but I'll just show you real quick. Put lots of stuff in here, and it was a lot of fun being my first year, and just had a lot of fun with it, putting in Christmas cards that I received, making notes about things that happened and things we did during that month. And here's our little Happy New Year. This was a little hats, and I cut out this part of it for Happy New Year, and that was the end of December 2019. And I had this little inside closure here for this signature. I had the second signature that I was going to put in, and actually it was going to be 2 years. So the second signature, since I didn't put it in here, I did use it. Whoops, sorry, caught on my wire here. I did use it for the next year, 2020, and this was it right here. So this one's just a cardstock cover of scrapbook paper, but cardstocky. And here was the tie closure on this one that was going to be inside that journal. That didn't fit. I decorated this cover since it was the cover now. You can see 2020 here, just the back was plain. And kept the little ribbon closure. And this one is also full of goodies and was a lot of fun. Oh, there's a little Santa. Aww. Yeah, my little granddaughter was just born last year, so that was her first Christmas last year. Kind of fun to look back and see what you did, you know what I mean, from year to year. How things change and what you did and what you're going to do different. Belly band there. So fun, right? Pocket. Very interesting. So that was December of 2020. So this year, if you saw my first video, and I have a December daily playlist where I've been working on Christmas journals and Christmas ephemera. I'll link that below. But this is my December daily for this year that I made, and I'll link, like I said, I'll link this video will be in my December daily where I made this journal out of two Christmas gift boxes. So this is where I have it so far. I did a little bit since my last video, and added this tie closure. So far it's like this. I just wrapped it around. It's just a piece of fabric that I tore, so it's got the frayed edges. And so I could leave it like that, or I could eventually, if I want to, put some eyelets here and here and make a little tie closure that way. But I liked how that looked. It looked like a little wrapped gift with that fabric tie closure. So I added this lace here on the spine, and it wraps around the back. Since the last video, it's a pretty real pretty lacy, kind of a thick, I don't know what you call this, but it's a real pretty lace. And then it's like ecru colored, so it matched the vintage look. And I believe these were vintage gift boxes that I picked up at a thrift store. And then I added this little metal plate here with a ticket. It does come out if I want it to. Well, I might have glued it in there now, but I want it in there. I put just a vintage ticket, and I stamped on here 2021, and I wanted kind of just a vintagey looking, like kind of like even old, not just vintage, but kind of old looking something right here with a date on it, because this is a vintage box. I didn't want something brand new right there. I think that looks really neat and kind of different, So that's my cover so far. Then on the inside, I haven't done anything else. I have two signatures like that. I counted the pages like this one, like I counted 1, 2, the fronts and backs, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And I have 56 pages or surfaces. So being that this is December 1st, and you know, I don't know, like I'm actually recording this video before December 1st. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen on December 1st, but I wanted to go ahead and do the video, and, you know, so we could get started on time and on our December dailies and on my December daily. I thought I would go ahead and, you know, the last couple years I kind of put a little bit of pressure on myself as to do it every day, which I didn't do it every day. I would do like 2 or 3 pages a day, but I'm just saying every day, what happened today? What can I write? Did I get a card? Did I get a note? Did I get, you know, did anything happen that I can write about? Kind of like put pressure on myself to figure out what I could write about that happened that day. So this year I wanted to just kind of like go with the flow a little bit more and just kind of do a, you know, not put pressure on myself and just, you know, do something, but not really, I don't have to say like, oh, nothing happened today. What am I going to, you know, what am I going to put down here? So being that this is not even December 1st, yes, when I'm recording, that is kind of my attitude. You know, I'm just going with the flow and just doing stuff that I want to do. And in the end, we'll see how it turns out. But so my first signature, first page right here, I don't think I'm going to do anything with this because, like I said, I have more than enough pages for my 31 days. Sometimes I can do a 1-page spread. Sometimes I can do a 2-page. It's just whatever I feel like doing is what I'm going to do. I might put something here and I might put something in the pocket. I probably will later on. But today, for December 1st, I thought I would just go ahead and go over to this, which is actually page 2, and kind of do a little collage here because I have these scraps that I have from making my Christmas journals that I made for other people. And so I thought what would be cool is to just do a little collage because I was looking at these, making a pile, kind of organize my things, my Christmas things that I have, you know, left from, well, my Christmas stash, and then what I have, things like this, scraps and things that I have left from, wait, let me start with this. Christmas scraps I have left from making the journals I just made this month, 2 Christmas journals, and, you know, the ephemera and things like that. So this is a little poem from an Ideals magazine, and I'm going to go ahead and put this down on that 2nd page so I can use up my scraps, my Christmas scraps here. I don't want to have to put them away for next year, right? There's a little piece I want to pull off there. So that'll go here. And then behind it, this poem is about frosty days and ice still nights. So like winter and Christmas type of poem. Carols in the air, talks about Christmas, good friends. Anyway, so perfect for a nice, this is a spritzed blue, or is it spritz, or is it actually blue dyed? I think this is blue dyed paper here, my food coloring. Sometimes I spritz it, sometimes I just cover the whole page with it, like when I, you know, dye paper. So I thought this would be cool as a background here too, in back of this poem. This little piece of a wintry looking tree here with no leaves. You know how it looks in the winter? That's how it looks here in North Carolina. Most of the trees lose their leaves in winter. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down as a background here. And just do a little collage using up my scraps here. And I think that'll be really fun for December 1st. No pressure to, you know, wait and see if I get anything in the mail, or both sides of that are pretty, actually, aren't they? But the trees are going this way. Let's see. These trees look like they're, I don't know. I'm going to use this one now. This one really looks like winter, doesn't it? These have some evergreens in the background, so let's just go with the other. So a little art glitter glue here on the back of this. Get the edges. So yeah, some days I'll write, maybe if something happens, or if I get a Christmas card, or, you know, buy something with tags I want to save. And sometimes I might just glue down some scraps. You know, I think that, you know, if you put less pressure on yourself, that it will be more fun, and you're more likely to do it again if you don't have this like, oh, I have to write something today but nothing happened type attitude. So okay, so that would go like that. Now I also have these candles here which I thought were really cool, and it was just on this little scrap, but I thought those candles are so pretty, maybe I can use them somewhere. See how pretty those are? Candlesticks with red candles, red Christmas candles. So let's just kind of loosely fussy cut these really quick and see if we want to put them on this page or another page. So this is kind of ending, right? I'm going to have a piece cut out there, so I'm going to just kind of go around here maybe and down, and I might have to cut this shorter eventually, but right now I'm going to see if I can get the whole candlestick here and then see where it fits. All right, there we go. See, isn't that cool? So now, do we want this on this page, like over here, with the poem in front? Poem kind of covers up a lot of the candles though, so I might put that over here for tomorrow's spread, or part of today's 1.5, right? Like I said, no pressure. Do I want to cut the white? You know, I think I want to cut some of the white border, or the, you know, the space here with nothing in it, the blank space. I kind of want to tear that off. It's kind of taking up a lot of room with nothing there. So let's see what we can do here. This is trash. This is still a scrap that can be used. So I don't know. I mean, if you want to do all collages in your journal, in your Christmas journal, that could be something. Add a little note here and there. No pressure, just whatever. Okay, I got all of the poem there. Make sure I didn't tear any off. Okay, so now how would this look now that it's smaller? Still takes up a lot of the, oh, if I put it over here, you know, you see this whole candle, part of that one. I like that. Isn't that kind of neat? Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I like that. Kind of the outside, the inside, and a poem in the middle. It's simple, really. 3 pieces. And I have a number 1 to add on here. I like to put really the number of the day on each page, like that it's 4, like December 1, December 2. And, well, I don't really need to put the date because that is the date, the number. I don't really need to write December 1, you know what I mean, 2021. Just as long as I have the number of the day. Well, let's go ahead and add the poem, which is on this side. So I'll put glue over here. Make sure I put the glue on the right side, right? So you can make a quick December daily. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I don't decorate my pages ahead of time because I don't know what I'm doing as far as each day. You see they're all kind of blank. You know, very little, if any, decoration in here. Okay, let's put this down. All right, so I said I want that candle to show. That candle will be a little bit, and the trees around the edges over on this left side over here. So you see I didn't do any inking or anything. I'm just gluing it down. Okay, now where is my number? Yeah, I cut this little number out of a flashcard. It's red, so I thought that would be cool to put on here somewhere. Maybe right down here in the corner, or I could put it up here. Oh, I think I like it up there. Let me use, this is kind of thick, so I'm going to use some fabric tack on here so that I can make sure this sticks down good. Yeah, it was blue on one side and red on the other side. The numbers were so different colors, but I wanted the red one. So December 1, right there. There we go. So isn't that fun? Simple, no stress, no pressure to wait. Like I was thinking about it, like, well, if I get a card on December 1, you know, in the mail, which I'm probably not going to get. You know, people don't really even send hardly any Christmas cards these days, so probably I'm not going to get any card, and I won't know what to do. if I don't, and then I would have to wait till the end of the day to do my video. So I thought, well, why not just, you know, do a little collage here. So that is it. 1 page, 3 pieces plus the number. And there you go. So I'm going to end this video with that. And I hope you enjoyed and maybe were inspired to create yourself a quick little simple December daily if you don't have one and you just would like to make your own. I just did a 5, well, let's see, did I do 5 or 3? I usually do 5, but since this was mine, I might have done a 3 to make it easier on myself. I can't see it now because I covered it up with lace, but let me see the inside if I can tell. Let me see, where's the middle? Yeah, no, I did a 5. I did a 5. Yeah, wow, I did it right. Okay, I did it right for myself too. I did a 5 pamphlet stitch, so that's just, you know, easier to make sure everything is straight and stays in place. And it's nice and sturdy and it doesn't wobble and all that kind of stuff. So that is my spread, my 1-page spread for December 1. And I will be back with the rest of the 31 days this month. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll see you next time in my next video. Happy crafting.